We're going to look at the text. We're going to look at the truth that we want to focus on. We're going to look at the tragedy of forsaking the assembly. And then we will look at the temptation of forsaking the assembly.
Right.
Now, by way of the context, if you look in Hebrews 10, and I like to begin this context back up in verse 19. And if you notice in verse 22, 23, and 24, you have let us, let us, let us. And some of the old-timey preachers used to call this the lettuce patch. And they would preach on the lettuce patch, and this is where they were coming from. But in each of these three exhortations here to let us, these are based upon the three verses before that. And if I could, in your mind, if you can imagine verse 19, 20, and 21 in a column here, and then verse 22, 23, 24, and 25 goes with that in another column, and compare those two sets of verses. Notice in verse 19, having therefore, brethren, boldness to enter into the holiest by the blood of Jesus, by a new and living way which he hath consecrated for us through the veil, that is to say, his flesh.